guys, welcome back to another video with Brief Fitness. So today I want to talk about heart rate. So I get a lot of questions about like, if I'm sweating, does that mean I'm working hard enough? Or like, if I'm not sweating, does that mean I didn't work hard enough? And I just want to say, of course, starting off, everybody is different. So everybody is going to feel a little bit different. The point of this video is to help you guys understand where you need to be at when you're working out for your goals, okay, specifically. So a lot of times when we do things like high intensity workouts, circuit training, things like that, we're gonna have a heart rate that is way up there. And that's kind of why I love fitness, but sometimes I do have a problem with places that do small circuits that keep your heart rate really, really high, because most people in fitness are going to be looking for weight loss, and they go into these programs and you are not going to find, you may find a little bit of weight loss, but you're not going to find your best environment for weight loss if you are always at a 70, 80, 90% heart rate, which you're going to be drenched in sweat, you know, when you feel your heart coming out your chest, all that good stuff. All right, so that is high intensity, 70 to 80%. Now, we do need that kind of workout because that's what's really going to pump our bodies and keep us good and going. But at the end of the day, if you're looking for weight loss, when we talk about matching our goals with exercise, that isn't really what you need to be focusing on for the most part. All right, so let's get down to fat burning area. And your fat burning, you want to be at a 50 to 70% of your max heart rate. Now, I know that's like a really wide range, but if you are not as athletic, or maybe if you have, injury or something like that, you're going to be a little bit on the lower of the scale. Whereas if you're used to doing this and you do this all the time, you're in routine, you're probably going to be a little bit higher on the 70% end. Okay. Now there is a calculation to show you what to do, and I'll share that with you. But the main thing, like when you're outside working out or something like that, and you don't really have time to sit there and get your heart rate and then put it into an equation or whatever, the best thing that I have always been taught through schooling and just talking to other trainers is that, like, for example, if you're walking and you can walk and have a normal conversation, you are not walking fast enough. You want to be at a pace where you're like, every other word, you know what I'm talking about. You know, you're panting a little bit and you need to almost shut up so you can breathe. All right, so make sure that you want to get to that point. And if you don't feel like you're at that point, get going, get walking, let's do it. And I'm sorry, my washing machine's really loud. It just is what it is, sorry. All right, and so also, if you feel like, well, I always walk alone. Well, you know what, I'm really that guy, and I'll walk around my neighborhood like singing a song or something like that, so I know if I'm out of breath or not. And also, like, as a fitness instructor, we want to practice the things that we do. So when I'm in a gym class and I'm teaching y'all and I'm out of breath, I still need to be able to have that kind of exercise and be able to talk and still direct. And that is a part of my practical lifestyle where that meets my exercise. So if y'all hear me singing my lungs out, mind your business. Okay. All right. And then, so let's get into the equation. All right. So your equation is going to be 220 subtract your age equals your max heart rate. Okay. So 220 subtract your age is going to equal your max heart rate. Okay. Your max heart rate is going to then give us what we need to find what percentage you need to be at. So, for example, I'm 28. 220 subtract 28 is going to give me 192 beats per minute, okay? 192 beats per minute times 0.7, which is my 70%, gives me a heart rate of 134 beats per minute, okay? So once you have that, two ways you can kind of do your thing. You can always do like a watch or something. It's kind of accurate. It's not the most accurate, but if you're moving, it's something quick, it's good. You got it. The other way you can do that is if you have like a minute, feel your little pulse right there, and you want to hold it and do it for a minute, okay? And then that'll show you like where your heart rate's at. So it's hard to do that. That's why I say when you're just like walking and talking, it's a lot easier way to monitor where your heart rate is at. Okay? All right, and then really below that, you're working out, but you're like doing casual workouts. So remember those zones, 50 to 70% of your max heart rate, which is going to be 220 subtract your age equals your max heart rate, okay? You're going to use that max heart rate and use that to multiply into your percentages to find your heart rate that you need to be working at to effectively meet your goals. All right, so remember 50 to 70% for fat loss, okay? And then really 80 to above that, you're gonna be at high intensity, all right? And really below that, you're working, but you're not really doing nothing, okay? All right, let me know if you have questions. I know that's kind of a lot of information. Thank you very much. Have a great day.